covers a wide range of music genres. We have music that suits the taste buds of all our listeners. We play a lot of K-pop group songs, but also the songs of other artists from different genres. And on Saturdays, we delight the palates of our rock listeners. On SoundK's Rockin' RK, Rock on Korea, we provide you with all the information on K-rock, the K-rock musicians, the new K-rock bands, and also the hidden gems of the K-rock indie scene. And the man to give you the taste of K-rock is Yeom Seung-shik, aka Yeom Guitar, the guitarist of the rock group GateFlowers. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm great.
Great?
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah?
Yes, the weather's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
Finally.
Finally, it is nice. But you don't like the summer.
No, but I like the
hot.
sunshine. I like the sunshine.
All right.
Yeah, I've been out all day today.
Oh, really? Doing what?
Just having a coffee outside a patio near Jeffrey cafes around my place. Yeah, I really did enjoy the sunshine.
That sounds good.
Today. Yeah.
It sounds very relaxing, actually.
It was very relaxing.
Nice weather.
Have you enjoyed any?
No,
sunshine?
I haven't actually. I want to. I just want to take like a day off and go on a picnic. That kind of
that
feeling.
would be great. Not on a weekend,
Yeah.
while everybody's working.
Right.
I mean, that's the best part.
When everything's empty.
Empty.
Exactly my
Just
point.
you alone.
Exactly my point. But did you hear that this summer is going to be really hot?
I heard. And it's gonna be hotter next year.
Is that
It's getting, I don't know if it's that, the global warming or whatever, but it is getting hotter.
I think that is one of the reasons, actually.
But you know what? You know what they say? It's not our fault. Like,
oh, really?
all the pollution and all that. It's not what matters. It's just the earth. It's just getting warmer and hotter. So it's not our fault.
I thought it was our fault. I thought that was all because the ice caps are melting and things like that.
The ozone layer.
Yeah.
But some people say that's not really true. It's just the earth. It's getting hotter. So, you don't have to do recycling and everything. Just use the electricity,
Isn't that just like hoping? Hoping it's not.
I don't know. I read a few articles.
Oh, really?
So, maybe true, maybe not. So, I mean, who knows?
Yeah. I mean, we have to admit, digging coal and things like that before, that was like one of the necessities of various countries. Now, apparently, that's causing a lot of problems too. All these different holes all over the earth, and it's actually damaging everything.
Damaging everything. And they say, the coal is they're
running out.
Running out, but that they've been saying this for like 3 decades.
Yeah, but
20 years, older. We only have 20 years of coal left, but we still have a lot, don't we?
I think it's because we use very many other energies as well.
That's true.
Because everyone's saying we're running out. People are coming up with different energy.
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Well, we need to be aware of these things, and I guess that's why all these people, scientists, are coming out and saying, the weather is this, the coal is that, the energy is that, blah, blah, blah. But on a more of a happy note, right now with this great weather, we have a lot of festivals and things like that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I went to one of them.
Really? Which one?
I went to the Seoul Jazz Festival.
Oh, I was going to go to that as well.
Really? We didn't make it.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But it was raining.
That's the best part. It rained, and you know who came out?
Who?
Damien Rice.
Oh, right, yeah.
On a rainy day. He was like the headliner.
Yeah, Damien Rice.
And before Damien Rice, we had Kings of Convenience.
Oh.
So really quiet. It's like scattering rain. And everyone, it's like the place was packed.
Oh, wow.
We had about easily 20, 30,000 people.
Wow.
Raining, everyone's so quiet. Just 2 guys playing guitar and great harmony.
Right.
After that, Damien Rice comes out with just one guitar, one acoustic guitar, in front of like 30,000 people. Amazing.
I must admit, listening to that, it does sound really good now, but back when I was thinking of going, it was like raining or drizzly, muddy, and I was like, oh no.
Like, I was just like, I hope like it wouldn't rain.
Yeah.
It didn't rain, but it rained eventually. And the forecast was finally right. So it rained. It was just perfect.
Oh, wow.
Everything seemed really right. I mean, Rainy Day, really quiet music with, Damien Rice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, everybody was just like going crazy.
Yeah, I think that would have been really nice. I'm kind of regretting it now.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. So who are we going to talk about tonight?
Today we're going to talk about a psychedelic rock band.
Oh.
But not like psychedelic.
Okay.
Really Korean style, modern rock style psychedelic band with a great musical, I would say,
interesting.
ability. 서울 전자음악단. Seoul Electric Band.
Okay, I have never heard of this group actually.
You've never heard of this
band?
Yeah. Okay, have you heard of Shin-Jung-hyun?
Of course.
The godfather of Korean rock.
Yeah.
Two sons of Korea. Out of three sons, the oldest is Shin Dae-chul. We've been introducing this person for a few times.
Right.
But he's the oldest, and we have Shin Yeon-chul and Shin Seok-chul. Shin Yeon-chul is a guitarist, and Shin Seok-chul is a drummer. Okay. They're all sons of Shin Jung-hyun. They formed a band called Seoul Electric Band.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Maybe I have heard of this before.
They're not really heavy rock band. They're very modern rock, psychedelic with influence of like the Beatles. Really melodic, and they are really great band.
Oh, right.
You know how they got that name? Got the name from 서울 전자음악단.
No idea.
Seoul Electric Band. They actually got the name from 평양 전자음악단, Pyongyang Electric Band.
Oh.
In North Korea, people tend not to use English.
Right.
Because in Korea, everything is like English. But in North Korea, they have this. They really value the Korean language.
Right.
Mostly everything is in Korean.
Right.
So Pyongyang Electric Band. So they just, they fooled around with the name.
Oh.
They're like Seoul 전자음악단, Seoul Electric Band.
That's interesting. So these members being quite big names, does that mean that they've been around for a long time?
Oh yeah, easily 20-some years.
Oh wow, so they're not very contemporary rock then.
But what their music is, they created a contemporary style of Korean rock. Shin Yeon-chul, who's a guitarist and a songwriter,
right.
he's been around for 20-30 years. He's done a lot of session guitarist thing. But after that, he created his own band. He was easily over some 30 years old. So he decided to form a new band called Seoul Electric Band. And their music is a mixture of 60s psychedelic rock and, like rock and roll, like the Beatles.
Right.
He mixed all those kind of music, genres of music together, and he really created his own style of Korean modern rock.
Wow, interesting. So do they have any recent albums out as well, or are they quite old?
They formed in 2003 or 4. We actually performed together with Seoul Electric Band in 2004 or 5. I'm not really sure exactly when. But they had a breakup in 2012, last year. And they only have 2 albums for that 8 years. So if they broke
up in 2012, did they have any albums in 2012 or like 11?
They had the last one in 2010.
Oh, right.
So first one in 2004 and in 2010. So 6 years gap. And then a couple of years later, the band disbanded. Yeah.
Wow, right. All right. Well, are you going to tell us why they disbanded later on, or can I ask you that right now?
I met him in person, and he actually knew me.
Okay.
And we had a little short conversation during the festival. But I didn't have a chance to ask him. I would like to, but,
Yeah, it'll be quite interesting to know why.
I know, because this band is so musically talented and really critically acclaimed at the same time. So I really wanted to see how they would do.
Right.
Beyond their great couple of albums. But, if I have a chance to meet him, I will ask him and I'll tell you.
Yeah, do tell me. And the song we're going to listen to tonight?
One of the most famous songs by Seoul Electric Band, 꿈에 들어와, Come Into My Dream, from their self-titled debut album.
Oh, so released in 2003 or 4, around then.
4.
Or 2004. Okay, so let's check out this song right now by 서울 전자음악단. It's a song called 꿈에 들어와, Come into my dream.
나의 아픔들도 다 잊어버렸어. 그 자리에 메워진 부드러운 나의 슬픔들도 다 잊어버렸어. 그 자리에 채워진 너의 미소들. 나는 널 위해 여기 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 나는 널 바라보고 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 나의 손을 잡고 다 잊어버려봐. 다시는 오지 않을 아픈 날들을. 나의 잠을 깨워. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 다시는 외로운 건 없는 꿈속에. 나는 널 위해 여기 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 나는 널 바라보고 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 함께 있다고 느껴질 때 날아갈 수 있어. 날아갈 수 있어. 나는 널 위해 여기 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 나는 널 바라보고 있어. 나의 꿈에 들어와. 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 나의 꿈에 들어와.
You're listening to Sound K with me, DJ Xian, and this is our Saturday corner. Rockin' R-O-K, Rock on Korea with Yum Guitar in our studio right now. And that song we played for you is from the group we are talking about tonight. They are called 서울 전자음악단, and that song we played for you was from their debut album, a song called 꿈에 들어와, Come into my dream. Right, that's an interesting song.
Yeah, very melodic.
Yeah.
Actually, this when it came out, the title song, 꿈에 들어, the one you just heard, it was used in a TV commercial.
Oh,
Mhm.
which one?
I don't know. I don't watch TV, so
Okay.
I remember, and people said,
Right.
it was used. So really, it was really a commercial music too.
Mm. Right. So I guess a lot of people who lived through that time period would recognize that song straight away.
Of course. And not only were they really popular when they, had a debut album, they were also loved by the critics.
Oh.
This album had 5 nominations for 2006 Korean Music Award.
Oh, wow.
5 nominations.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Artist Musician of the Year, Best Modern Rock Album of the Year, Best Modern Rock Song of the Year. 5 nominations.
Wow, that is really a huge achievement.
Yeah, it's a great achievement.
And they won as well.
They actually won 1.
Yeah, 1 out of the 5.
But still, I mean, having such a nomination is, it's a great deal. I mean,
of course.
I think it was 2005 or 6. We had a chance, GateFlowers, had a chance to play with them.
Oh, right.
On the same venue, and we were just before the Seoul Electric Band, and these guys were huge.
They have a lot of fans.
A lot of fans, rock stars. They were rock stars, and even groupies.
Oh.
Yeah, we were like, wow, this is.
And they're quite old, right? I mean, I don't want to say old, but they're
about,
age.
I think they were about my age now. So it was like 7 years ago, and so I'm not old.
But to have groupies, when we say groupies, I kind of imagine groups to be very young,
I think those guys are very young looking.
Right.
Just like me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Right, so interesting. They have an interesting color, and yeah, they won a lot of awards. They were nominated for a lot, and it was just How was the overall, I guess, their reception by the crowd?
Reception, the performance, like they used different instruments, unusual instruments, such as sitar.
Wow.
Sitar, like the Indian instrument.
Yeah.
In the very beginning, the first song they played was a song that we're going to play later on.
Yeah.
He plays sitar on stage. I had never seen a rock band in Korea playing a sitar.
That is very true. I mean, these days, I guess people are trying to go out there and use more different instruments, but back then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, I remember a couple of bands like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones in the 60s, they used those, Eastern instruments, like sitar.
Right.
So I heard about it, but I actually saw them playing, and their music is really, really psychedelic, like the one in 1960s. Like the song we just heard, 꿈에 들어봐. This song is the most melodic song, easy to listen to. Other songs, they're really, really experimental and musically real developed. And really, they had a great achievement in Korean modern rock scene.
So, what instruments do these people usually play?
Well, mostly guitar and bass and keyboards. Sometimes they...
Do they have different roles set? The instrument they will always play as their main thing?
It's guitar and bass, but I remember Shin Yun-cha, the lead guitarist, who's a songwriter, like the leader of the band.
Right.
He uses guitar, and it seemed really, really, really cool, because I've never seen one of those. And he doesn't use sitar all the time because, if you use sitar for each other song, it's going to sound like, maybe you're in India or something.
Exactly, my point.
But he used the quality of the instrument really, really well.
So we are going to listen to another song. Which song are we going to listen to this time?
We'll listen to a song called Myeongtae.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the name of the fish.
Okay.
It's the name of a boy. And from the self-titled debut album.
People are like, why is it the fish?
I know, it's not fish. And you'll be able, I think you can, if you really listen carefully, you'll listen to that sitar sound in the song.
All right. So where is this song from?
The song from the debut album.
Oh, their debut album again. And we have another song to play along with this right now, or are we going to play one song at the moment?
We'll listen to 2 songs together. You can actually compare.
All right.
The first one, Myeongtae, and the second one, It's a really, really psychedelic song.
Oh.
Also with sitar.
Oh.
You can just imagine you're you're in Korea, but you're in India. It's a great mixture, great fusion of Korean rock and a little bit of influence of 60s British rock or Western rock, and the taste of Korean modern rock.
So this next song we're gonna play, which album is this one from?
This is from their second album, Life is Strange.
Well, they both use the sitar, as you said. Does that mean their color pretty much remains the same throughout all their albums?
The rest of the songs are really quite different. Also, these are the most. I think 꿈속에서 is the most psychedelic song that they actually recorded.
Oh, right. So before we do play the song, because we do have some time left, could you tell us a little bit about what 명태 is about? Because that's interesting.
명태 is about a boy who was little mentally undeveloped.
Okay.
And he was just, people were following him around and mocking him. And I don't know what they're really trying to say here. Basically, in the lyrics, Myungtae is a really, stupid boy, and people make fun of him, hate him. And he's just getting bullied around, things like that. So.
Oh, that's a sad song. But
it's
does
a
he
sad
sort
song.
of win afterwards, or is there like a happy thing?
No. He just ends up being stupid, and people hating him. Mocking.
Oh, that's a really sad song.
But the music, it's got a great rhythm. It's a danceable song. It's strange.
Wow, that is strange. That is seriously strange. How about 꿈속에서, In Dreams?
꿈속에서 is really psychedelic also, and this song is like 7-8 minutes long.
Oh,
it's very long, long sound. And if you're being psychedelic and if you're going somewhere, you just can continue. So listen, close your eyes and just feel the music.
Oh wow!
꿈속에서 means in dreams.
Right?
So this song is like it's gonna sound like you're in a dream and you're going somewhere, maybe in the 70s, 60s, in San Francisco during the time. I really, really like this song.
Wow. Okay, so let's check out these two songs right now. It is 명태 and 꿈속에서 In Dreams by 서울전자 음악단.
이제는 학교에서 부르는 토끼 모그만 돈으로 산 학용품을 받아놨었지. 하지만 그거 부족한 것이야. 너에게 필요하지 않아. 상처는 거짓이었었지. 하지만 명태는 항상 즐거웠지. 즐거웠던 끝에 무엇하고 있을까.
listening to Sound K with me, DJ Xian, and this is our Saturday Corner, Rockin' R-O-K, Rock on Korea. And we did play 2 songs for you right now. The first song was Myeongtae, and following this song, we had this very psychedelic song. Hope you liked it. It was a song called 꿈속에서 in Dreams by 서울 전자음악단. And they are the group we are talking about tonight. Very interesting team, I must say. Mm-hmm. Very psychedelic.
Very, very psychedelic.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of the listeners right now had actually fallen into sleep. And that could have been the purpose.
I think many people who were just tuning in, they were like, what is this channel? What are they playing?
Right. But this kind of music was really popular in the 60s. Right?
Right.
Yeah, they were.
Right, 60s was the year where they had hippies, everyone was happy.
Flowers
peace.
in the head. Peace.
Yeah. Very psychedelic. And getting back on track, tell us about this group again.
So, the one you just heard is from their second album. Second and the last.
Oh.
Last and second, because they this album came out in 2010. And the very year they won again 3 out of 4 nominations from Korean Music Award. They won like the album of the year, artist of the year.
Right.
Really, really successful. And this is a masterpiece in Korea.
Oh.
I kept telling you that this band had united for incorporated all different kinds of Western rock music and Korean into Korean style, and Korean traditional rock and traditional folk sound. And there are not many Korean bands who can do this. I mean, a lot of bands just cover and mimic the Western sound. And this band really incorporated all the different genres together. And it really worked well. And it sounds great.
Wow, it is interesting, I must say. Seriously, it's not like the kind of songs you listen to these days or hear a lot these days. And Shin Yoon-chul, he is influenced by a lot of people, right?
A lot of people, but if you listen to these albums, he was really, really influenced by my hero also, Jimi Hendrix and the Beatles.
Right.
Because if you listen to his solo, not with the sitar but the electric guitar, you will hear a sound called Octavia.
Oh, okay.
It's probably the most famous and distinctive creation of this great sound engineer Roger Mayer in the 60s and 70s. He was really influential to a lot of guitarists because during the time, I would say most guitarists used a electronic device called effectors, guitar effectors, and you can create a different sound. Sometimes you can create a really, really strong sound, and you can play one note, and you can hear the sound of an octave above of the very note.
Interesting.
And this instrument that Shin Yoon-chul used, also used by Jimi Hendrix, is called Octavia. Yes, this Octavia produces sound that is an octave higher than the note you're actually playing. So the doubling effect is accomplished through electronic mirror imaging techniques or whatever, some technique stuff. So if you listen to it, it just really sounds strong and really harmonic too.
Yeah.
And it also gives a really powerful atmosphere during the song.
Right.
So you can't just play. You can't make this sound with just guitar and an amp. You need that special device, and Jimi Hendrix used it a lot.
Wow.
During the 60s.
So hugely influenced by Jimi Hendrix and others, of course. And do leave us with one last song before you go tonight.
This is the most favorite of mine. It's called 서로 다른.
Oh, different from each other?
Different from each other. This song is also a little long.
Okay.
So about 7 minutes.
Okay.
But from 3 minutes and 50 seconds, you'll hear a long line of guitar solos.
Okay.
And you'll be able to hear the Octavia sound with guitar. Great fusion of 60s Western rock and Korean modern rock. It's a masterpiece.
Wow, so let's check out another psychedelic song from this group called 서울전자음악단, a song called 서로 다른, different from each other. And with this great song, we'll say goodbye to Yum Guitar for this week.
Okay.
So thank you for all your information.
Thank you very much.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
벽돌 사이에 서로 다른 미소가 있네. 바닷가에 다가를 위해 서로 다른 아픔이 있네. 한 곳은 모두 다르지만 지금 같은 곳에서 만나네. 보고 있는 모습도 같지만 서로 다른 곳으로 고개를 숙이네. 듣고 있는 것 같은 우자랑 위에 서로 다른 먼지들이 날아와 쌓이네. 저기 위에 서로 다른 기차가 가네. 사이에 나무들 위에 서로 다른 얼굴이 있네. 모두 다르지만 무대 위에
I hope you guys all enjoyed our Rockin' ROK tonight with Yum Guitar, and hope you liked our psychedelic songs today. I know it's a little bit different from all the songs we played on the different days, but you know, they are a group who made their mark in the Korean K-rock industry, so they do mean a lot. So we do hope you learned a lot about K-rock as well through our program tonight. And